Hey everyone, what's up? It's Talia Fuentes, your progressive Democrat that's running in Arizona's Congressional District 9. We have been crazy busy. We had to file for our election, which thanks to the Red for Ed movement here in Arizona, we were able to be one of the first federal campaigns to file with the Arizona Secretary of State. I am so excited about, yay! It was cool to be down there with the teachers Thursday, Friday, then into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was there pretty much nonstop. It was a really great experience to connect with teachers and really hear their concerns one-on-one. But it was because of them and their hard work that we were able to file. I'm so thankful for the teachers here in the state and for how hard they work and for stepping up for our students. Today I want to talk about why politics sucks because it is really the reality of our current culture. And politics has just really been taken over and ruined by three big factors. Media, which is a big one, money, and the type of people that we are electing. That's kind of where I want to start because here is an amazing chart. I love charts. Charts are the best. They give us information. It's direct, cut up into little pieces. It's a pie chart. Pie charts are great. And this one right here shows us that a large portion of those within the 113th Congress were either establishment politicians or they were lawyers. And then you wonder why politics sucks. It's because the type of people that are involved. Our politics really impacts a lot of facets of our culture. With the election of the orange gorilla that has occupied our presidency, I dropped something. They realize that politics heavily influences their lives in a lot of different ways and influences the lives of the people around them. And what sucks about these people that are establishment politicians and lawyers is that they really have no real world experience. So when you look at our healthcare industry, it's an amazing example of how lawyers and built politicians have just made a cluster of an industry. When you look at how many people within our Congress are actual doctors, it's 4 for every 435. Okay, cool, that suddenly makes sense why healthcare is a disaster. It really comes down to the type of people that are building the legislation, the type of people that are part of the conversation. They don't know what it's like to live like you and I. They don't get life the same way that we do. They don't really get the life that comes from a working class because a lot of people from the working class, it's a small percentage that are able to make their way up and actually become lawyers, become built politicians. It usually takes a very strong will and determination and not being controlled by money. And money is the number one absolutely worst thing about what's ruining politics and why politics sucks. I mean, I am defined and have a dollar sign over my head by the amount of money that I am able to raise for the political parties. It's disgusting the direction that our politics have gone purely because of money. You can see this very clearly when it comes to our healthcare system. A lot of the people that are currently elected have been bought off by the pharmaceutical industries. They've been bought off by the private insurance industry. Representatives need to be the ones holding them accountable, not using them as a fundraising source. It's frustrating to me because I am not someone that is controlled by money. I'm controlled by my impact on the world and how I am impacting the people around me. I've always tried to put myself in the best position to help the most people. And that's really the type of people that we need to start electing. I never saw myself as a politician. It was kind of the last thing that I ever would have guessed I would be if you had talked to me in my early 20s. Generally, people that get involved in politics are drawn to money, and that's politics. That's politics in a nutshell. It really pulls in a certain type of person. Generally, it's not someone that wants to mess with the establishment. It's generally someone that's kind of bought into the establishment. But the reality is that a lot of those people don't really give a outside of the next election and making sure that they still have a job. And it's changing the types of people that are involved in that conversation that will help us make a difference and help us change the future of our country. We can do this by being involved in the party structure and supporting candidates that are aligned with those principles because they exist everywhere I've gone across the state. There are candidates that really care, don't want to be bought out by corporations or special interests, and they don't want to be bought out by the establishment elite. That's the last thing that they want to be bought out by. Well, I have this analogy that I use a lot when I'm out public speaking. I don't think that it's made it onto the interwebs yet, so let me share with you. When I was in radio, I noticed there was really two definitive personalities in the types of people that I was interviewing. There was the artist and there was the rock star. I hated rock stars because rock stars would inevitably hit on me, and they just wanted to just party and have the lifestyle of being the cool rock star guy or girl. Then there was the artist, and I loved artists because artists care about making pure good art. They didn't want to sign the record contract if they weren't able to make something that they cared about and that they felt was going to help make a difference in this world or was going to represent them in the best way possible. They help bring a cool accountability and wholeheartedness that doesn't generally exist in other facets of society. And that's the world that we need to create. Not people that are selfish, not people that are in it for themselves, that really are focused on the community and aren't in it for the money. They don't care if the media reports on it or not. And the media. I've been a part of the media. It was a 6 to 10 a.m. morning drive show. I was the woman on the show. Thankfully, I was a part of the independent news network, and we were able to create our own content. We weren't necessarily controlled by a large corporation. And so I've always been in a really unique position to where I have been kind of the anti-corporation side of things. I've always worked directly for small business owners and really gotten the opportunity to be myself and make a difference and work hard and walk the walk and talk the talk and dress the dress while still being tattooed. We need people with diverse backgrounds that understand how the media, how money, and how the different personalities that are being elected are impacting the future of our government. So much power in these positions, and the people that are getting elected are just completely being dark and twisted with it. We're entering a new time where people want politicians that are real. I'm excited to fight for a future where we are holding corporations accountable and where universal health care and Medicare for all is a human right. Our communities need to take care of each other, and we can make politics not suck so much. It really just takes bringing in people that don't suck. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. It's been a crazy day and I still have more that I need to get done, and I'm just excited that I was able to sit down and do this video and catch up with you guys and really let you know politics does suck. It sucks now, but we are doing everything we can to help change it and fight for a better future where we don't have to deal with the same old bullshit a different day. So I'm Talia Fuentes. Thank you so much for standing with me. We will continue to fight the good fight, and I approve this message, just like I approve Medicare for all.